Hello guys, so here are some BTS news where the members kept ARMY on their toes. So Jungkook did a late night live stream, and then there's news about Jin departing for Fashion Week to in Italy, and then surprise Instagram post by Suga. I'm gonna talk about that, and lastly, a red carpet movie premiere where RM and V attended. So let's walk through everything that happened. First up, Jungkook went live on September 23rd. 23rd? Yeah, KST in the morning at around 1:14 a.m. KST. The live was super short, and I was gonna do like a full reaction to it, but then he played music throughout, so I was worried about the copyright. So I decided to include it as part of the BTS news. Okay, so the title of the live stream was 자기 전 노래 듣기, listening to music before bed, and specifically he played three songs, and the live itself was short, just under 9 minutes. 8 minutes 29 seconds, and voice only. And Jungkook said that he just wanted to drop by with the quick good night greeting. And although many fans, as always, expected to see his face, Jungkook explained that he was dealing with a breakout near his nose, probably pimples or acne, and he didn't feel comfortable turning on the camera, which is completely fine. And instead, he opted for voice only. And he reassured Army that once his skin cleared up, he would show his face again. And in the meantime, he asked everyone to take care and promised that he would come back soon. 빨리 돌아올게요, he said. At one point, a fan commented that it didn't matter if the camera was off because just hearing his voice already eased the longing. And Jungkook responded with gratitude. That was a great comment, thanking Army for understanding and joking that he would calm this pimple down as fast as possible. Jungkook also admitted that he had actually fallen asleep on the sofa earlier in the evening and was planning to move to his bed once the live was over, and his voice, carried a sleepy tone, making it clear that he was indeed exhausted. And then he said that he's been getting tired earlier than usual nowadays, which explains why his voice sounded, pretty heavy with drowsiness. Now, one of the highlights of the short live was Jungkook sharing his thoughts on his recent trip to New York Fashion Week with Calvin Klein. And he admitted that it was overwhelming at first, since it was his very first time attending such an event, according to him. And he confessed that he worried a lot before going. But in the end, it turned out to be more enjoyable and manageable than he expected, he said. And Jungkook also addressed the viral video from the Calvin Klein after party. So in the clip, he was heard saying, 이게 무슨 파티야? What kind of party is this? Which quickly spread online. And during the live, he clarified that what he meant was more like, seriously, what kind of party even is this? Although when I translate that, it sounds the same. But anyways, what he meant was he said it not in a bad way, but more of a bewilderment, which is totally understandable. And he explained that the party was extremely crowded, and since he had a schedule early the next morning, he actually left before the DJ even started playing. So for him, it was less about partying and more about briefly showing up as part of his role. And since the live stream was titled 자기 전 노래 듣기, listening to music before bed, Jungkook played a short playlist in the background. The track, I love the tracks. In fact, I love all the tracks BTS members either play during the live stream or, introduce us or recommend us. So the three songs he played was The Kid Laroi, A Cold Play, and Leon Thomas, Yes It Is, and then Rex, Orange County, Take a Drive. Okay? So these are the three songs. The music, set a intimate vibe, almost like Army was sitting in the room with him as he wound down for the night. Now, even though the broadcast was under 10 minutes, it captured everything that fans love about Jungkook's lives, honesty, humor, and a sense of closeness. and he shared his tired voice and his small worries about a breakout, his skin, and his genuine reflections about Fashion Week, and even clarifying the misunderstanding about the viral clip. So that was great. Now moving on. Meanwhile, on September 22nd, actually 13 hours ago. So yeah, September 22nd, I would say, Suga broke his nearly 2-year silence on Instagram. And when was this? Yeah, 2023, August 25th. And that was the last time Suga posted something on Instagram. And today or yesterday, he posted this. And he posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. And they show like black and white photos of himself with the guitar, with his shadow stretching across a bare concrete wall. And yeah, it's like he's in a raw, industrial looking space, standing with a guitar. And the spotlight, creates like this towering shadow of him on the wall. And there's this emptiness of the room, the scattered boxes, and a dark, stark lighting, all add to the sense of reflection and almost like rebirth. I'm super excited about what he was doing at the time. Now, 2 years ago on the same, 2 years ago to the day, on September 22nd, 2023, Yoongi wrote his last post on Weverse before beginning his military service. Okay, he did post something else after, but before his military service, this was the last post, right? And that message, he thanked Army for supporting him safely up to that point and promised to come back well after finishing service. Hello, I'm Suga. I'm here to say hello. 인사드리러 왔습니다. Thanks to the Army, we came all the way here safely. 무사히 여기까지 왔습니다. And it's about time. 그리고 이제 때가 되었네요. I'll come back after finishing my service well. 성실하게 복무 잘 마치고 오겠습니다. Be careful during the chilly autumn change of season and stay healthy. And let's all see each other in 2025. Army, I always thank you and love you. And exactly 2 years later, on September 22nd, 2025, he chose Instagram as a platform to greet fans, and this is fantastic. And that symmetry makes the post even more meaningful, almost like he planned it as a way of saying, I am back, guys. And yeah, although the Instagram photos themselves didn't carry any text, unless I'm missing something, I feel like the parallel with his last Weverse update 2 years ago is pretty striking, because back in 2023, he told Army that he would complete his duty sincerely and take care. He asked Army to take care of themselves during the chilly autumn and that they would meet again in 2025. And now here we are in fall 2025, and Yoongi has delivered exactly what he promised. Like the guitar in his hand, especially, also hints at music, perhaps quietly teasing what could come next. I am assuming that this is the photo that he took recently, though. Although, looking at his visuals, he just didn't change compared to a few years ago. They don't age, these guys. And RM did specifically say during his birthday live that what he realized while spending time with the other members back in LA for 2 months is that they are the same. He said specifically, in a positive way, negative way, a neutral way, whatever, we are still the same. And indeed. Now, so that was that. Let's move on. But I was glad to see some sort of update from Suga. Now, on the same day, September 22nd, RM and V attended the VIP premiere of Park Chan-wook's new film, 어쩔 수가 없다, No Other Choice. And that happened at CGV, a movie theater brand, in Yongsan Park Mall in Seoul. Yongsan iPark Mall in Seoul. I was there recently, a few weeks ago. And the movie itself is set to release on September 24th, and it tells a story of a man played by Lee Byung-hun, one of the most popular and famous actors in Korea. And the character name is Mansu, and an office worker who once thought he had achieved everything in life. But when he is suddenly fired, Mansu faces a personal battle to protect his wife and 2 children, hold on to the home he worked so hard to buy, and find a way back into the workforce. So it's a story about survival, dignity, and the pressures of modern life, themes that will likely resonate deeply with Korean audiences. And I just got that excerpt from Korean articles. And I'm personally looking forward to this film because Park Chan-wook, I really respect Park Chan-wook and I love his works. And the last time he dropped something major was Decision to Leave, right? 헤어질 결심. Park Chan-wook 헤어질 결심, which I really enjoyed, even though it didn't do that well commercially. I was surprised by that though. It was really good. Anyways, so BTS, VIA, and RM were there at the premiere event, and this wasn't their first time crossing paths with the director Park Chan-wook. So back in June 2025, V shared Instagram story photos showing him and director Park Chan-wook sharing a meal together, and the images like a quick quiet dinner with wine. V probably speaking intently and Park Chan-wook listening closely. It at the time sparked plenty of curiosity among fans. What were they discussing? Could acting be on the horizon again for V? Because after all, V already dipped into acting once before with the drama 화랑 in 2025. Remember? 화랑. Yep, there we go. And more recently, he stunned his fans with his performance in IU's Love Wins All music video. Remember that one? IU Love Wins All V. And I really love that too. And with Park Chan-wook being one of Korea's most globally respected filmmakers, some fans were naturally wondering if this meeting hints at future artistic collaborations. Who knows? So that was V. RM has also built a rapport with Park Chan-wook over the years. So in May 2024, he posted a set of photos on Instagram featuring himself with Mr. Park and also production designer Ryu Sung-hee and director Lee Sung-jin. And the images included behind-the-scenes glimpses of a music video, Come Back to Me. I said, come back to me. Such a classic. I love the MV. And it really strengthened RM's reputation as someone deeply invested in all aspects of art and film. And on July 4th, and fans thought that Park Chan-wook probably paid a visit to this music video set because he's familiar with these actors and familiar faces involved with the production of the music video. And on July 4th, 2025, RM once again posted a photo with Park Chan-wook, and this time alongside renowned conductor Chung Myung-hun. And the picture was taken after the Chung Myung-hun and Virtuosi concert at Seoul Arts Center on July 3rd. And the fact that Park Chan-wook and RM appeared together at such an event really highlighted their growing friendship, probably rooted in a shared love for art and culture. Now, RM has been vocal about how encounters with artists like Chung Myung-hun and Park Chan-wook shaped his perspective. So in a Harper's Bazaar email interview, he shared a memorable moment from Maestro Chung Myung-hun's concert. That after the performance, the conductor asked the audience what they thought was the difference between like and love. And Mr. Chung humorously explained it by stretching out the word love in an operatic vocalization, which was fascinating. And I did talk about this in one of my videos, and I translated for you. But let me briefly read you this part again. So Harper's Bazaar asked, they say no one can perfectly map out their life on their own. What's something you have heard or witnessed recently that has helped broaden your perspective? RM said, I went to a classical concert by Maestro Chung Myung-hun, and this is Chung Myung-hoon in the middle, right here. On the left, we have Park Chan-wook, director, and on the right, we have RM. So I went to a classical concert by Maestro Chung Myung-hoon. Aside from piano competitions when I was very young, it was really my first proper classical performance. I was deeply moved by the passion of people working in such a completely different field and by the unique style of the performance. After it ended, the maestro asked me what I thought the difference was between like and love. It's hard to capture on paper, but since he's someone who works with sound, he explained it like this. Like is just, I like you, while love is, I love you, drawing out the operatic vocalization. It was such a funny and charming answer that it made me laugh. It also made me wonder about the difference between liking and loving, or between fondness and true love, in my own terms. Let me read you one more part. Harper's Bazaar asked, you are not only an artist yourself, but also one of the most devoted admirers of the arts. I think that must be because something deep inside you has always been drawn to it. What has kept you rooted in the world of art for so long without growing tired of it? RM said, it's simply the most fun thing. At the end of the day, nothing beats what's fun. I've always been curious about other people, and art is humanity's ultimate form of expression, right after survival. That fascinates me. And the way each individual or each medium expresses art differently, that fascinates me too. Just like how I was moved by Maestro Chung Myung-hoon's classical concert like that. And to sum it up, the reasons I still remain in the world of art are probably fun, a sense of calling, and love. 제가 여전히 예술 세계에 머무는 이유는 재미와 소명, 사랑 때문이지 않을까 싶어요. I really love that. To sum it up, the reasons I still remain in the world of art are probably 1, fun, and 2, a sense of calling, and 3, love. So, I don't know, seeing RM and V together at the VIP screening, it reminded me all these moments from the past. Them crossing paths with these legendary director and musician. So it shows that both members are forging relationships with influential figures like Park Chan-wook, bridging K-pop with global cinema in a way that shows just how far their artistic reach expands beyond music. Okay, and finally, Jin, Seokjin, Kim Seokjin he departed Korea on September 21st for Gucci Fashion Week in Milan, in Italy. So it's another high-profile fashion appearance for him as a global ambassador for Gucci, the brand. And the day before, on September 20th, he was active on Weverse, leaving comments on fans' posts. And a few highlights quickly stood out to ARMY. For example, where is it? I thought I had it. All right, because one of the armies wrote a pretty long Weverse letter, and which touched Jin. Just give me 20 seconds, okay? All right, right here. La 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 la. All right, so one fan left him this letter. You ready? Said. And I'm assuming that it's an international army, translated it into Korean. Seokjina, hello. Today, since I finally got a day off, I went to my usual shopping mall because I heard that Dongwon tuna was finally being sold there. Ah, wonderful. Dongwon tuna, where Jin is a model in the US. Dongwon tuna, Jin, US. Where does it sell? Do they sell in like major marts, such as like Walmart and stuff? Anyways, let me know if you have seen them near your area. So the fan said, I went to my usual shopping mall because I heard that Dongwon tuna was finally being sold there. When I saw the tasting event, I honestly felt it was fate. The sales staff actually, yes, I did hear that they were being sold in the US a few weeks ago. So yeah, I already knew about it. The sales staff kindly answered all my questions and even said, please come again when we sell it in the future. Thank you. They were such nice people. As a bonus, I received the cutest card and sticker from the tasting event. Seeing the ambassador product in my own hands again and meeting such kind staff made me so happy. Because you're active in so many areas, I also got to have such a joyful day myself. You're truly my source of strength. I love you the most in the world. And yeah, there we go. With a hashtag, Dear Jin from Army. With purple hearts. And Jin's reply was short but warm. He said, can you see it? 좋은 편지 잘 읽었습니다. 감동입니다. Wow, I read your wonderful letter. I am touched. So I'm pretty sure that reply itself touched the fan who wrote the letter. And fans also asked him more casual questions. For example, this one. Seokjin, why didn't you do a live after Run Jin ended? Run Seokjin EP tour. But, okay, so Jin replied, I thought I did. Did I not? And he actually did go live. After the second to last concert, since he knew that he wouldn't be able to do it after the final show. And the pattern was, as soon as he, did a first concert in a new city, he turned on the live stream and shared, right? And instead of doing it afterwards. So he did go live, okay? Just a clarification. And another fan commented, 오빠, 물회 먹방 해줘. Please do a 물회, raw, fish soup, cold 물회, fish soup, 먹방. And Jin said, 투어 끝나고 한국에서 들은 질문 탑 1. 한국 와서 물회 드셨어요. So this was the number one question that he's been asked since returning from tour. When you got back to Korea, did you eat 물회 yet? And I saw that even reporters asked him this at the airport before he left for Italy, Milan. And this one, 석진, 당신의 셀카를 보고 싶어요. I want to see your 셀카, selfies. And Jin said, 셀카요? 확인해보니 찍은 사진이 없던데. 이거 올렸었나 긴가민가한 거 올려볼게요. Selfie? I checked, but I don't think I have one. Maybe I'll post something I'm not even sure I uploaded before. Then he uploaded beach photos with the caption, 셀카는 없어요. No selfies. Sorry. So this was when the members were all there doing that brief yet touching live stream as a group, right? And they were probably making some content or filming something there. Considering the fact that there were also staff there, right? Okay, so that was that. Pretty photos. So in just one day, Jungkook gave ARMY a sleepy late night live stream, and then Suga made his long-awaited Instagram return, and RM and V stood side by side at a major film premiere, and Jin set off for Gucci in Milan, while keeping fans entertained on Weverse. So, and yeah, I hope, even during their group hiatus, still BTS continue to fill headlines with personal updates, artistic pursuits, and those little fan interactions that make them feel closer than ever. And even if the members do not share their updates, we know that they will be doing well because fans are there for them, and the members are there for them, and the staff and all the people who support them are there for them. Which means that I believe that Jimin is doing well, and also J-Hope is doing well. All right. So if there are more updates, I will follow it up with another video. I hope this was helpful, entertaining, informative, and I'll see you guys again. And among all these updates, what was the most interesting and exciting for you? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. And when you share your comments, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Thank you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.